AHHHH, and I am back today to do my real job. I'm actually a detective with my brothers. Detective
Samuel Jehoshaphat Callahan.
I don't know who that is. All right. And
The Edge.
we all work for the FBI. We are all the highest ranking detectives. And we're gonna be solving a murder today. Let's get it done, boys.
Who you calling a boy on the edge?
Okay. All right.
Our case today involves a victim by the name of Max Cahill for the Department of Homicide. Case number CFR 102-619-95.
This is not
Cold case.
a fucking audio book. Yeah, it is whatever.
Ooh. Today we have three objectives. So A, B, and C. We're not supposed to open these until we complete them. Right. We know. Okay? When we open, this is what we see. We have evidence in here. These should be photos. And this is the victim. Handsome man.
Oh,
Could be my cousin.
he looks like our cousin.
Objective 1. Find out how the killer got to Max. And this is Max. Let's remember that. Remember Max's face.
What did the killer find and kill Max?
Yeah, how did he find and kill him?
Max,
Because we be out here on these streets. That's what. I'm sorry.
Emmanuel. This is his name.
oh.
Stupid don't look good on you, dude. Gosh. You know you smart. Get it together. Now, I'm bestowing this tool to him.
You're caught in 4K being stupid.
That's not 4K whatsoever.
It is.
That's hardly
Fine.
720p.
1080p.
720p.
1080p.
720p. 20p.
No.
That's the crime scene. Emmanuel, take a look. Take a look at it right now.
There's fruit on the ground and he's allergic
Those
to
are
it.
muffins. Those are muffins.
Because he's
Show this
allergic
camera, show
to
this
the...
camera, show this camera.
Next photo is Diane Hart.
What year was this? Because this is a 1980s computer.
Next is Miranda Hart Grimes. Next is Eddie Espinosa. Then Rahisha Jones. These are people who we're going to be introduced through all the witness statements. Professor Eli Davenport. Currently, our special agent is taking a look with his a close micro. What is it called? With the microscope.
Magnifying glass?
Yes, a magnifying glass. And then we have Paul Osen.
Maybe that's just his name.
who is-
Undercover, brother.
He's the university security. We'll get into these people later.
He wasn't robbed, so his watch isn't gone. Because his watch isn't gone.
So we have all this. It seems to be, I don't know what these are. Maybe stuff that they found on him.
Different evidence.
The evidence, yeah. This is Danny Degan. Eddie Degan. Okay. So Tubman University dean found dead in his office. Let's be reminded, this is Max. This is who we need to figure out what happened. Okay. 29-year-old Max Cahill, the youngest dean in the history of Tubman University, was found dead in his office this morning. According to the North Up Police Department, the death occurred last night at 8:23 p.m. and was the result of blunt force trauma to the head. Police have ruled that the cause of death to be murder and are currently conducting a homicide investigation.
The victim's body was found by his ex-fiancée Miranda Hart Grimes and her mother, Dean Cahill's secretary.
Ex-fiance?
Diane Hart. When reached for comment, Miss Hart said, "I'm beyond shocked and saddened by this terrible tragedy."
What's the relationship with Diane Hunt?
Shut up. Max cared so much about everybody. He'd been
What's
working
the
crazy
relationship with
hours
Diane Hunt?
lately, so I tried to get him to take the night off and go to the banquet with us. I'll always regret not trying harder, but he'd probably still be alive if I had. Miss Hart Grimes was too distraught to comment.
Okay.
On her dead ex-fiance.
Or she was fleeing the city.
So,
She's guilty.
Ex-fiance. You know how I know that's true? Because he has a ring in his in the head.
So this was a rope-a-dope. She set her up with the daughter so they could try to call him out of the ring. She tried to keep the ring, and because he took it back, she killed him.
I'm gonna get you, sucker.
y'all, there are so many people to go through. I'm not done reading this. Dean Cahill was working late Thursday while the rest of the history department faculty attended a banquet in downtown Atlanta. Acting head of Tubman University Security, Paul Olson states, "I personally checked to make sure everything was secured in the Meacham building that night, with the dean locking the main door behind me. We're not sure how the killer got to him, but we have security camera footage of all four sides of the building, and we'll be scouring the tapes for clues to find the murderer. We'll catch whoever did this. If you have any information regarding the case, please call Detective Gaynor at 555. Hey, call this! Hey! What is it? Security report for North Up.
Police case C4-102-61995. Purpose. This report was created at the request of Norfolk Police to identify all potential people entering and exiting the Meacham building in the preceding 24 hours leading up to the discovery of Max Cahill, who was found deceased in the dean's office in the southwest corner of the second floor of the Meacham building Friday morning at approximately 8:20 a.m. Methods. This report was compiled using three primary sources of information. 1. First person reporting by campus security guard Paul Olson. 2. Security camera footage of the entire exterior of the building. 3. A detailed inspection of the building for signs of unusual entry or exit.
2,000 years later.
Well, the first detective has left because he got bored.
He couldn't handle the heat, so he got out. We put him out the kitchen. Okay?
He couldn't handle the briefing. He couldn't.
He is not made to be a distributor of justice.
Okay. Okay, so
Shame on him.
the significant others are always the first suspect. When we did something like this before, we thought it was the fiance too, but it turned out not to be the fiance and someone who just liked her. In a former case, our last case. So this right here is a detailed list of both cameras and their views. So the northwest camera and the northeast camera, and who in and out and stuff like that. They closed the case because they couldn't find any stuff.
Vagrant with bottle.
Huh?
Cylindrical.
Who's vagrant? Vagrant.
And he came out the same entrance.
Who's
But he
vagrant?
came out the same way Maxwell is.
Let's take a look at our.
Why are they using freaking British time?
Ugh. Let's take a look at our people again. Diane Hart, Espinosa, then
Did Miranda go to school? Because why is she there? She entered the West Wing, but no one saw her leave.
what the freak? What? I have chills. I have chills.
When did her mom get in?
Miranda.
When did her mom get in? Where is she? What?
Wait, so let me look at the time of death one more time. So it happened on the 26th, right? It happened on the 26th, not the 27th. That was the day that she came. Okay, so this actually is not. This was the day after, because she's the one who found her. Out. She came out at 11.
So they left together. Something happened.
It's confusing. But there is a lot of unknown students. What you think? What you think? Maybe one of these students.
What time it is?
Okay, so our objective, I keep on forgetting, it's not to find the killer right away, but to find how the killer got to Max. So right here we have a map. Ooh, a map. Actually, we have two maps before we get into witness statements. All right. Oh, whoa. Hold on. Wow. Okay. So I think this is where we're able to really see and get this first task over with. How did they get in? So you would be able to see the office on this, not on that map. That's like outside. So empty classroom, the dean's office. And you can get in through the admin's office as well. Hold on. Yeah, second floor. Okay. What if they hid in the closet in the basement? Okay. Through some hints on the web, we were able to see that, be able to be told to look closer at these. But before, I was already looking at the bookcases. And in Professor Eli Davenport's office, there are hinges on his bookcases, meaning someone can get through there. We solved it with these two. Woo, 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 woo. Detective, it's time for us to open our envelope. He's my favorite detective here in this precinct.
Thank you, Detective C.
Chrissy. That's how Chrissy sees it. The photos. Okay. The next objective is to identify the prime suspect. The evidence suggests one of the 5 suspects lied about his alibi and used the secret tunnel to enter the building. When you find the evidence that helps identify the prime suspect, visit this page to see if you got it right. So, that's why it's called Tubman?
It was an the plans are from 1839.